Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today you're going to be seeing my life update video, and to be honest, I have tried filming this so many times before and I just felt like I didn't know how to articulate exactly what I was feeling and what I went through in the past about 2 years, I want to say. I think the last video that I posted was what I got for Christmas in 2016, and it's been a hot minute since I have been uploading on this channel. Start with the fact that I've been in school for full time for the past 2 years, I would say maybe a year and a half, and I can finally say that I found my passion. And when finding your passion, it's definitely a journey in and of itself. You're finding who you are and what you're going to do for the rest of your life. And in my opinion, when you're in high school, it's definitely a little bit too early to be thinking about that, at least in my opinion and the way it worked out in my life. I definitely didn't know what I wanted when I was in high school, especially in terms of what I was going to do for the rest of my life. Oh my god, it's just crazy to think that I was like, what, 16 and I had to decide. But now here I am, and I can finally say that I found what I want to do. And at 23, that's like 7 years. Oh my god, that's insane. I feel kind of old, but totally fine. When in school, basically I was in school for paralegal, and for people who don't really know what that is, I know a lot of people don't know, it's sort of like a lawyer, but you have a very limited scope of practice. Well, at least in Ontario. I know it's different for everywhere outside of Ontario in Canada, especially for internationally, like people don't really recognize what paralegals do and that they can actually advocate for their clients. But yeah, that's what it is in Canada, in Ontario specifically. And I never realized that I could do something like this. I guess you could say that I never really believed in myself. Which is crazy for me to say. I definitely realized throughout this experience that I can do whatever I put my mind to, and the only person that's stopping me is me. I put a lot of things in the back burner during this time. I put even like my family, my friends. I wasn't really texting anyone, let alone filming, as you guys know. Like I was gone. I was like on hiatus for the past like year and a half, but I took the time to really find myself, and I can honestly say I've never been happier. Let's just backtrack to the fact of how hard it is to find what you want to do for the rest of your life. For me, I always knew that there was something out there for me. I tried with makeup, I tried with fashion, and I tried with accounting. And to be honest, when I worked at Sephora, and yes, I did quit my job there. When I worked at Sephora, I remember sitting there and being like, does this really matter? Does anything in the store really matter? And I didn't want to be in an industry where, you know, I was excelling and I was really good at, but at the same time, I don't think that I deserved at all, because I guess you could say didn't really see the worth in it. And yes, I love to, you know, put makeup on my face and get all dolled up, but at the same time, I found myself thinking, you know, like, am I really helping people the way that I want to? Am I leaving, I guess you could say, the millennial term that Simon Sinek talks about, like, am I leaving my impact? Am I, you know, reaching out to people and truly impacting their lives? And I mean, with makeup you are, but it's sort of temporary in a sense where as soon as you take your makeup off, that feeling is sort of gone. I mean, you always have the memories, but it's not the same once you take your makeup off. A year and a half ago, I thought that it was really superficial, and that everything that I was really caring about or putting my time and effort into didn't really make an impact or help people, and I wanted to do something different. So as a little girl, I usually tell the story to like employers. My dad would read me cases when he was in law school, and I was always so hooked about them. He would teach me, you know, like what ratio decidendi was and like all of these Latin terms, and I always thought they were really interesting. And it never dawned on me that maybe I could do it too. I always thought that I would be a little bit more artistic. But the law is actually an art in and of itself, and I learned that along the way, which is amazing. Yes, makeup is a craft, and it's something that you can definitely perfect and always improve in, but the same goes for the law and practicing it and refining your tools and refining your way you're thinking. You know, that's really, really important. So that was what I was doing for the past year and a half. I was just beast mode in school full time because I finally found my passion, and I sort of just forgot about everything. As sad as that sounds, I quit my job. I lost a lot of friends along the way. I like to look at it as soon as you find a path and you realize that path is meant for you and everything is falling in line for it, when you're losing people along the way, it's only the universe truly making room for the people and the things that are meant to be in your life. Whether it's, you know, toxic people that you let go of or people that you just grew apart from. You know, I lost people that I was friends with for a really long time. I think sometimes you just grow out of that era of your life and it's time to move on. I think it's also really important to let go of the people that you find yourself questioning their intentions, and this isn't something that just happens, you know, over like months. I would say that some of the friends that I lost were people that I questioned the intentions of for a really long time, and number one, I was doing an injustice to myself because I shouldn't be keeping around people that are like that, but who am I to be keeping around people if I don't even really trust them? If anything, I'm, you know, wasting my time, but also theirs, and that's not fair either. So I think it was just best for me to let some of those people go and just make room in my life for more people. On a lighter note, I am graduating next month, and I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy and so excited for what the future has in store for me. I did get a new job, and in my last semester I was working at an internship downtown, and so this new place is basically like a street away, which I'm so excited about. It's such a beautiful building. I cannot, the law firm that it is with, I could not be happier with. It just gives me chills. Like, the fact that I actually work there is amazing, and it's so surreal, and I honestly could tell you that I never thought my life would be like this 2 years ago. I never honestly thought my life would be like this. I guess you could say I manifested this into my life. I don't know if I've ever spoken about like spirituality stuff on this channel, but I would love to. If you guys wanted to see videos like that, I would definitely love to go into that because that's something actually I'm really passionate about. I watch so many videos on, and I also read a lot on, which is surprising, I guess, to some people who probably don't know that, given that I don't bring it up ever like on any of my socials. So yeah, if you want to see videos on that, like, I would love to do that. So given that I do have my new job and I won't be in school until I am starting a new program in September, which I'm really excited, but I will tell you guys a little about that later down the road, just because there's like a huge surprise announcement with it and I don't want to get too much into it. There's a whole lot to talk about on that topic, and I feel like that's just a whole video in and of itself. Now that I have a new job, my schedule will definitely be a little bit more structured. Well, not a little bit more, I'll be very structured in terms of when I'll be in there and when I'll be leaving, so I'll be able to actually make a schedule. It's going to be something that I can actually be consistent with in terms of filming. Don't even think that I forgot about my channel. I get DMs all the time saying, you know, you should make videos again, and it makes me so sad when I see DMs like that because I want to. It's just time I just didn't feel emotionally ready. I hope you guys can understand that. I also didn't have enough time because I didn't really even see my family. I was at my internship a couple days a week. I would also be at school for the most part full-time, and then when I would have free time, I would spend it with my family. So it would be really hard in terms of scheduling everything, but now, like I said, that I'll have more stable and structured hours. And technically I haven't really gone anywhere. For the longest time I've been keeping up with everyone's DMs, and I know, like, I wanted to be back. And I knew it would be just a matter of time when I would be. It would just take a while. If you guys have any video suggestions, please leave them down in the comments. I will be reading all of them and replying to all of them and letting you guys know what I think. But yeah, I'm open to any video suggestions. I also want to know if you guys would be interested in vlog type videos, only because I feel like they would be a little bit easier for me to film. I do have another camera that I can do that with. I'm so excited to graduate. I'm so excited for this new job and just all of these new things in this new chapter of my life, and it just feels amazing. I honestly don't know what to say. I honestly could not have gone through that point in my life without, like, my parents, my boyfriend, my family, and my friend Mamie. You know, if you're watching this, girl, you got me through a lot of the school hard times. They saw me cry a lot because of school, especially my boyfriend and Mamie. They saw me cry a lot because of school. If anyone was in my program, you knew that it was a tough one. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to leave me any comments down in the comment section below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!